Oh, what's going on? Why are you walking on that leg? Come on, come on. Sit in my chair. Sit up here.
Thanks.
I'm gonna help you up. Whoa! Oh, you've lost some weight. What's wrong? Why did you stay late at work? You know your leg hurts. You shouldn't be there that long.
I know, and they know it too. And you know, in the morning, everybody was so nice to me. They prayed for me, but in the morning, and then after that, all day, nobody lifted even one finger to help me with any of my projects. And then at 5 p.m., just as I'm about to leave, my boss comes in and asks me to file a report before he has to leave for the airport. I swear those people have no mercy.
Actually, I think you mean compassion. Anyways, your day's over. It's Friday. I will take care of you for the rest of the weekend. Have some of my cheese, my apple.
You know what
coffee
hurts
left
the
for
most,
you.
honey?
Your leg. I know. Your leg hurts the most. Everybody knows your leg hurts the most.
No, it's not my leg. I'm so disappointed by their lack of their lack of compassion.
Very good.
Like people nowadays, they just have no ability to come alongside people and feel their pain and help them.
You know, I think one of the most touching stories in the Bible is when Jesus showed compassion to his friends. Do you know what the shortest verse in the Bible is?
Yes,
What is it?
John 11:35.
That's right. I can even say it. Jesus wept. You know how I know that? When I was told to start memorizing scripture, I thought I'd start with the shortest verse in the Bible.
You know which verse I memorized first?
No.
Hebrews 4:12. You know that one?
The word of the Lord is living and active.
No, I know it better than that.
Well, good for you. Anyways, the eternal Son of God, Jesus, he's all-powerful. He knows everything. But yet he sat and he mourned with his friends and he had compassion on them. I thought that was just incredible.
You're talking about when Lazarus was ill and his sisters, Mary and Martha, called for Jesus to come because they believed that Jesus had power, that Jesus would heal them. But curiously, Jesus delayed in coming.
I don't think it's that curious. Everything that Jesus did had a purpose, right? So he delayed. Because he delayed, Lazarus died. Because Lazarus died, Jesus was able to raise him from the dead, showing people that he had power even over death.
He knew what would happen, and yet Jesus was still moved to tears because he saw his friends were hurting.
Yeah, real compassion is seeing value in the life of another and seeing hope and future in that relationship, right? So it's not looking down on somebody in pity.
Or just selectively loving those who are close to us.
No, it's like love in action. It is accompanied by a sacrifice or time or maybe even emotion. Or sometimes it takes material things, like there's a cost to it as well.
Often in action. Makes me think of a verse in James. James 2:15-16. If a brother or sister is poorly clothed and lacking in daily food, and one of you says to them, "Go in peace, be warmed and filled," without giving them the things needed for the body, what good is that?
That's right. You see, Jesus didn't just show compassion to his friends, right? He loved people of all social classes. He fed the hungry. He healed the sick. And all these people, Jesus showed mercy to everybody. Now, earlier I corrected you about your use of the word mercy.
Yeah, and if you didn't notice, I didn't appreciate that at all. Okay,
and let me explain though, because the distinction is actually relevant.
And you would never say anything irrelevant.
Okay, be nice. You know, mercy is withholding a punishment that is deserved, right? So your coworkers weren't showing you mercy, but that's not also what you wanted.
You're right, because I do not deserve punishment.
That's right. We sometimes confuse mercy with grace.
Right. Okay, so mercy is withholding a punishment that's deserved, whereas grace is being given a great gift that's not deserved.
That's right. God has always expressed his love to us in both grace and mercy. So, see, mercy believes that no one is beyond forgiveness. And every life is valuable, right? Mm-hmm. And so we are called to be merciful also.
Jesus gave us a really great picture of mercy when he was on the cross. Let me read you a verse in Luke 23:34. Because as Jesus was dying, he prayed to the Father, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Jesus asked God to forgive those who were tormenting him.
Yeah, and I like the story that Jesus used to demonstrate both mercy and compassion. Do you remember the story of the Good Samaritan?
Sure, we can read about it in Luke chapter 10.
That's right. So it's a story about a Jewish man who laid on the road. He was penniless and he was broken. And the people in the story, the people that you expect to help him, the religious people, didn't. But who stopped to help him? It was one of his enemies, the Samaritan.
I found it. Let me read you part of it here. Verses 33 to 35. But a Samaritan, as he journeyed, came to where he was, and when he saw him, he had compassion. He went to him and bound up his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. Then he set him on his own animal and brought him to an inn and took care of him. And the next day he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper, saying, "Take care of him, and whatever more you spend, I will repay you when I come back." So the Samaritan had both compassion and mercy, and it cost him greatly.
Right, and so both mercy and compassion help us to see value in the lives of others, right? Now, we're called to take care of our own needs, and we need to do that. But sometimes to show mercy and compassion, it's going to come at a cost to us, whether that be like a financial cost or emotional cost or anything else, or even just going without some of our comforts.
Yeah, it can cost us time and money, but we'll be rewarded even if we don't necessarily experience the blessings right away.
Yeah, and if nothing else, it's following the example of Jesus in our own life. So both mercy and compassion help us to see other people the way that God sees them as well.
Thanks, son. I actually feel a lot better already.
Okay, so let me review. Merciful and compassionate people seriously consider the suffering of others and respond with loving action. To extend mercy is to act on the belief that no one is beyond forgiveness and that every life is valuable. It doesn't excuse sin or indulge in sin or seek vengeance, but mercy withholds judgment and extends love and forgiveness. Compassion means to suffer with, or to extend love and empathy to another. It is not pitying someone beneath you, and it is not selective in who it shows love to. We are all equal in God's sight.
Oh, I'm going to get that. Hello? Oh, hi, Kathy. You're calling to see how I'm doing? Oh, that's so... Oh, you're calling about the project. No, you're going to have to download the information first. Yeah, and then you're going to want to format it for the printers. If you need help, just ask Olivier. He'll know what to do. Yeah, he'll help you with the wording. You're welcome. Thanks for calling. Bye.
Wow, you were really patient with her. You showed her lots of mercy.
Oh, no. You're using the word incorrectly, hon.
No, I'm not. She deserved to be punished.
Oh, come on. She has to work on the weekend. I actually feel a lot of passion for her.
Whatever.